There are over 1 billion people with disabilities worldwide. We are the world's largest minority. We are doctors, teachers, artists, and entrepreneurs. We are your neighbors, your colleagues, and your friends. Yet, we face a persistent and pervasive challenge: finding and maintaining employment. Despite our skills and talents, we are often overlooked and undervalued in the workforce. This is not just a matter of social justice, it's an economic imperative. The numbers tell a clear story. Globally, people with disabilities experience significantly lower employment rates compared to those without disabilities. In many countries, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities is more than double that of the general population. This gap represents a loss of talent, creativity, and economic potential. It's a stark reminder that we have a long way to go in creating truly inclusive societies. For many people with disabilities, the built environment itself presents a barrier to employment. The simple act of entering a building can become an insurmountable challenge. Workplaces may lack accessible entrances, restrooms, or workspaces. This lack of accessibility can prevent talented individuals from contributing their skills and expertise. Public transportation can be unreliable, inaccessible, or even dangerous. For those who rely on it, the daily commute can be fraught with obstacles and delays. Imagine the daily struggle of navigating stairs in a wheelchair or trying to read signage with low vision. These are not just minor inconveniences, but significant barriers to independence. These physical barriers are not just inconvenient, they are exclusionary. They limit opportunities and create a sense of isolation. These barriers send a clear message: you are not welcome here. This message is reinforced every time a person with a disability encounters an obstacle that could have been easily avoided with thoughtful design. This message is not only disheartening, but also reinforces the idea that people with disabilities are not full members of society. It affects their self-esteem and mental health, making them feel like outsiders in their own communities. It is a message we must actively work to dismantle. By advocating for better accessibility and inclusive design, we can create a world where everyone feels welcome and valued. This is not just a matter of convenience, it is a matter of human rights and dignity. In today's digital age, access to technology is no longer a luxury, it's a necessity. From online banking to virtual meetings, technology is deeply integrated into our daily lives. Yet people with disabilities often face significant barriers in accessing and using technology. These barriers can range from poorly designed interfaces to a lack of necessary assistive tools. Websites may not be designed with accessibility in mind, making it impossible for people with visual or motor impairments to navigate them. Simple tasks like reading an article or making an online purchase can become insurmountable challenges. Job application systems can be inaccessible. This not only hinders the job search process, but also discourages talented individuals from applying, further marginalizing them. Assistive technologies, such as screen readers and alternative keyboards, are often expensive and not always provided by employers. This financial burden can be a significant obstacle for many. This digital divide exacerbates the employment challenges faced by people with disabilities, further limiting their opportunities in an increasingly digital world. It's crucial for society to recognize these issues and work towards creating a more inclusive digital environment for everyone. Perhaps the most pervasive barriers are the attitudinal ones. Stigma, prejudice, and discrimination persist. Employers may hold misconceptions about the capabilities of people with disabilities. They may fear the costs associated with accommodations or doubt their ability to be productive members of the team. These misconceptions are not only inaccurate, but also deeply damaging. They create a climate of fear and exclusion, preventing talented individuals from reaching their full potential. Section 6. Support systems, lacking and imperative. For individuals with disabilities who do secure employment, the lack of support within the workplace can be a major obstacle. Employers may not provide the necessary accommodations, such as modified work schedules, ergonomic equipment, or assistive technology. Colleagues may lack awareness and sensitivity, leading to feelings of isolation and exclusion. Without adequate support, individuals with disabilities may struggle to thrive in the workplace, leading to decreased productivity, job dissatisfaction, and even job loss. Section 7, the mental and emotional cost of exclusion. The constant struggle for inclusion takes a toll. Facing discrimination, navigating inaccessible environments, and battling low expectations can lead to feelings of frustration, isolation, and despair. The mental and emotional health of individuals with disabilities is directly impacted by the lack of employment opportunities and the barriers they face. It is a hidden cost of exclusion, one that we cannot afford to ignore. Section 8, a glimmer of hope programs making a difference. While the challenges are significant, there are programs and initiatives working to bridge the employment gap for people with disabilities. Vocational rehabilitation agencies provide job training, placement services, and ongoing support to help individuals with disabilities find and maintain employment. The Ticket to Work program in the United States offers beneficiaries of Social Security Disability Insurance, or SSDI, and Supplemental Security Income, or SSI, choices for receiving employment services. These programs offer hope and opportunity, but their reach is limited. Section 9, building a future where everyone belongs. Creating truly inclusive workplaces requires a collective effort. It's not just about ticking boxes or meeting quotas, it's about fostering an environment where everyone feels valued and respected. This means understanding the unique challenges faced by people with disabilities and actively working to remove barriers. Employers must be proactive in recruiting and hiring people with disabilities. This involves not only reaching out to potential candidates, but also ensuring that the hiring process itself is accessible. From the application stage to the interview process, every step should be designed to accommodate diverse needs. They must ensure their workplaces are physically and digitally accessible and provide the necessary accommodations and support. This includes everything from wheelchair ramps and accessible restrooms to assistive technologies and flexible work arrangements. It's about creating an environment where everyone can perform to the best of their abilities. Governments must enact and enforce anti-discrimination laws and provide funding for programs that support the employment of people with disabilities. This includes vocational training, job placement services, and ongoing support to ensure long-term success. By investing in these programs, governments can help create a more inclusive society. And most importantly, we must challenge our own biases and preconceived notions about disability. This means educating ourselves and others about the capabilities and contributions of people with disabilities. It's about shifting our mindset from seeing disability as a limitation to recognizing it as a unique perspective that can drive innovation and creativity. This is not just about creating jobs. It's about creating a world where everyone has the opportunity to contribute, to thrive, and to belong. It's about building a culture of inclusion where diversity is celebrated and everyone's strengths are recognized and utilized. It's about recognizing the value and the potential that lies within every individual, regardless of ability. When we embrace diversity, we unlock the full potential of our teams and create a more dynamic and innovative workplace. It's about building a future where everyone has a seat at the table, a future where everyone's voice is heard and everyone's contributions are valued. This is the vision we must strive for. Let's work together to make that vision a reality. By committing to inclusion and diversity, we can build a brighter, more equitable future for all. If you found this video insightful, please like and subscribe to our channel for more content on building inclusive workplaces. Together, we can make a difference.